Apparently, she said this.
Well, apparently, I heard this.
I've never been on live television before.
Good morning, beautiful. How'd you sleep? Good morning, beautiful. Have a good morning, beautiful day.
Okay. Gabby. Like, I know what you were going for. It's just, that's not how the song goes.
But that's why you love it so much, because I
True.
sing it wrong, just like Kamala Harris.
That is my favorite things about each of you, is how you sing songs wrong.
Hi guys. This is episode 14, and this is our Valentine's Day episode. Yes, we did plan that correctly. It's our big brain, but hi, welcome
Mind of a
back.
master.
Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Gabby. And you're?
Robert, what's happening?
I don't know.
You just like to mix up the intro, and now it's like throwing me off.
I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, welcome to the Apparently Pod.
Apparently.
So, hey.
It's the month of love and the holiday of love. We just love love. Are we gonna kiss? Like, what do I feel like we're gonna kiss?
Oh my god, I think we are.
This is fun. Should we address the rumors?
Okay, what are the rumors?
I got a haircut. It just reminds me of last time. No, the rumors are that we have hot chocolate with us, and Gabby did bring hot chocolate to set.
I brought hot chocolate. I'm holding a weird mug. This is
it
a
weird?
left-handed mug.
I asked you before which one, because these are both they have opposite ones. I was like,
This
which
is
one's left-handed? Because I'm lefty.
This is weird.
It's
Oh my
weird
God.
because it's left-handed, or is it
Yeah.
weird because this
Who
is he
is
him?
left-handed?
Me.
You're
I just
childish.
raised my left. No, I'm actually such a proud lefty. Like, I love being lefty. One thing about me, I will be lefty.
You'd be left eating.
Speaking of eating, Gabby also brought this. Gabby went all out for Valentine's Day. She has these little cookies.
Thing is, I love Valentine's Day, even though I've never really had a Valentine. Well, maybe one of my ex-boyfriends for 1 year. Actually, 2 years, he was my Valentine. But then the other years, my mom and my dad were my Valentines, and they'd always get me, like, a little something.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love Valentine's Day. I love love. It's also because it's like, it can be friendship love, family love, self-love. Like, it's just, count the love in your life on this holiday season of Saint Valentine. And someone did recently tell me that they think Valentine's Day is the least holiday. And to them I say, okay.
Okay.
If that's true. I mean, too bad. I still
love
like, I don't know. Yeah, I love Valentine's Day. And I think I've only been dating someone once on Valentine's Day, I think. Sorry if, like, someone's out there who's like, no, we dated. I only remember one of them.
Only one of y'all were memorable.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, not memorable. It's just like, I don't know. But, like, I still love Valentine's Day every year. Like, I'm not one of those bitter single people who are like, this is so sad.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie Valentine's Day, the one with Taylor Swift?
No, I haven't. I
What?
know. I feel like I should.
She's so good at it. She plays like
She
a
dates
ditzy
Taylor Lautner, right?
Cheerleader.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Well, also, I love that idea because they show a bunch of different, like, couples at different stages. Like, I think that's, like, a cool concept.
Yeah.
All of them celebrating Valentine's Day. I mean, a high school Valentine's Day is such the, like, let me show everyone I like who I'm dating and give them, like, the biggest bear and the flowers and the chocolate. Do you like flowers and chocolates? Like, are you, like, how's your Valentine's Day go? Like, if you were with someone in this, like,
I would like some
thing.
flowers. I don't really. I love flowers, but if you got me a gift, I don't know how I feel about gifts, because I feel like gifts are like for more momentous. Am I making up words? More momentous days, like an anniversary, like, you know, like how some people get each other like jewelry and stuff.
Yeah. That's true.
I would just like flowers, maybe some cute little socks.
Socks.
Yeah, like Valentine's Day socks.
Okay, so
Fancy
anyone out there
socks.
wanting to date Gabby on Valentine's Day,
I'm a simple woman.
get her socks. That's the way to her heart.
Yeah. I love socks.
I like the idea of, like, most of the Valentine's Day things. It's just, like, I don't want to be in public when I receive it. If that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're giving me something for Valentine's Day, I want it to be like I can have it and then just set it down at my apartment or at your place, and then like we can go somewhere if we're going somewhere, or like I don't want to have to like we meet at a restaurant and you brought chocolates and a bear and flower. I'm like, okay, where am I gonna put this? Also, like the idea of getting a stuffed animal is only cute like once,
Yeah.
because then it's like, how many stuffed animals am I gonna have? You know,
Yeah.
like if you're gonna do it once. We don't need a bunch of stuffed
and
animals.
then it's done.
Yeah, chocolates is cute, but also it's like it would be better share then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't you think I'm gonna eat all this? That's so offensive. And flowers are cute for decoration if it matches the color scheme of one of the rooms and like wherever I live. So if you give me these nasty color flowers that make no sense, like with my room, if you got me blue flowers, I would be annoyed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why you went out of your way to find those then? Because most other colors would have fit fine.
Yeah.
So. And oh, do you like? So in those chocolate things that are basically like a bunch of chocolates, are there ones you're like, I'm not grabbing that?
I don't know. I like chocolates. I love what's the Ferrero Rochers. I
Mhm.
love Ferrero Rochers, and I love the like turtles
Okay, yeah.
because like it's not just like full of chocolate. Like if I have too much chocolate, I'll get sick.
But like when they have the heart ones, and there's a coconut one, there's a caramel one, there's like a strawberry cream one, there's like a
Ooh, I kind of like all
nougat
of those.
one. You like all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically same. I will say the coconut ones sometimes they're bad. Like it depends like the quality of the heart thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they'll have like bad, because I like coconut. Like I'm like okay, coconut's good.
That was hot.
It was.
Yeah. But
I know. I'm like scared to
it was good.
drink mine. Ooh, is this ASMR or is this just like loud? Like, is that satisfied or is it just annoying?
Does that tinkle? Your
Okay,
ears?
yeah. Wait, I wanted to. Okay. Ah. Did you want to do the smile dating test?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Gabby, you explain this because I literally haven't.
Okay.
I don't know what this
So
is.
there was this test on TikTok. I think it's like how you are in relationships or like your dating style.
Do you want me to send you the link or do you have it?
Smile.
Okay,
Oh
we
no, I
have
found it. Yeah, it's just like a dating test to find out your dating style with a cute little smiley face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you want to do it with us, Google smile dating test. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Are you on it?
Yeah.
already?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
Okay. So, are
Yeah.
the questions the same?
Yeah.
Okay. When you have no plan for the weekend, what will you do? Is it I will call my friends or acquaintances right away to make an appointment for the weekend, or lie in bed all day and rest?
It depends what the rest of my week was like.
Yeah.
If I had a super busy week and I saw a bunch of people, then like I'm gonna take a Sunday off or like a Saturday. Well, we record Sunday. I'll take like a Friday or Saturday off. But like if I didn't really do anything, then I'm gonna be like wanting to do something. If I have no plan,
I picked it.
are we not telling each other what we're picking?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you look at mine?
No.
Are you lying?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Your turn. Read it.
Okay. What will you do if you have an unexpected appointment suddenly? Okay, spontaneous. For, either because it's not my plans, I will just make some excuses, or it'll be fun. I'll go to the appointment if I have nothing special. Okay. I think that one was easier for me. Did you pick?
No,
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I picked. Okay. What will you do when a friend takes you to a blind date?
When?
It says I will wait until someone talks to me first, or I will take the initiative first and try to improve the atmosphere.
Oh, so like this is like when I meet them on the blind date, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's easy. Okay, next one. What do you think when you get on a plane for a trip? Okay. I wish it arrives ASAP, or it's gonna be fun. However, I may wonder how this airplane can fly. Girl, what is it?
What?
What's this have to do with dating? Okay, to be honest, I feel like this is translated from another language.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's why some of these are like weird questions. Like, what do you mean? What do I think of when I get on a plane? Okay.
Should pick.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your concerns when you eat out? While I'm eating, I may think about what to eat for the next meal, Or I'm worried about which of the two favorite foods to eat at the restaurant.
Okay. Is this not weird? This is a weird question.
I picked.
Okay. Oh, there's only 12 questions. Okay, this is not long. Okay, this is number 6. After you see a music contest, what can be your response? Like, there's no way they wrote that in English at first. That makes no sense. A music contest. Okay, they say, wow, are those lyrics based on the story of that person's experience? Perhaps I wonder how long they practiced. Or, wow, it is really grand. I will listen to the song every day once it comes out. What kind of... Okay. What does it mean, a music contest? What is it going on?
How will you react when your friend tells you that he slash I'm sorry.
Oh my god, dying.
He slash she went shopping because he slash she was depressed.
They forgot the word they existed. So they had to put he slash she.
He, they, she.
Like, well, they could just put like that they went shop like.
Yeah.
But okay.
I think they're foreign. They probably don't get
Well, yeah, I think this was like automatically translated.
It's what did you buy? It was an impulsive purchase, was it? Or what happened? Did you go shopping all of a sudden?
When they went shopping because they're depressed, this is what.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Like, what? I have no idea. I'm like trying to think, like, okay, if you were depressed and went shopping, like, what's the first thing I would ask? Okay, I feel like it's like one of the questions on each of them is like what I would ask, because there's 2 questions on each answer. Wait, don't look. I'm like, what? You were like full. That was like not even low key. Like you were fully like eyeballing. Okay.
What did we pick?
Oh, a friend suddenly said that he just had passed an exam. See, now this is a he. That makes no sense. What would be your reaction? Oh, what test was it? Congratulations. Wow, congratulations. You must have worked hard. Good job. Those are barely different.
I picked. When your girlfriend
Let's see, why is it gendered again?
suddenly loses something important, what could be your reaction? How did you lose it? Where did you see it? Where did you last see it? Or that was what you loved. I feel sorry.
BFFR.
Like, come on. There's only one real answer to that.
But also, no one talks like that. Okay. It says, what will you do when going to a restaurant with your lover? Just before you go to eat, I may rush to find a place to make a reservation, or I will make a reservation in advance and decide what to eat. Did you pick?
Is it like a nice restaurant?
I mean, it
I'm
says with your
guessing.
lover, so I'm assuming it's not like Taco Bell. Like, I'm assuming it's like Olive Garden, like a nice place.
Olive Garden, a nice place.
Yeah.
We
Like
went to Olive
high
Garden.
class. I
We're
know.
lovers.
It was nice.
I'm
That's what I'm
sorry.
saying. I feel like we're going to kiss this episode.
Okay. How do you choose a date dress? How do you choose your dress?
It's pretty easy. Most things like look stunning on me, so it's not that hard.
I may choose my best clothes just before I go out on the day. Date? The day before I set from head to toe.
Oh, that's weird. Mine are in opposite orders.
Oh,
It's like the
weird.
same thing, but
I picked. Okay.
yeah, I did. Okay. Last one. Oh my god. What will you do if you decide to go on a trip with your lover? I will make a detailed plan for each day in advance, or just by buying a plane ticket, I think 70% of preparation is done. Oh, that's so easy for me. All my friends and family
It's
watching me like,
loading.
no, I know. Oh my gosh.
Wait. Did you get yours already?
Yeah.
I haven't. Wait. Where's mine?
It's at the top.
Oh,
I got mint smile.
I got blue smile.
Okay.
Read yours how yours
It says
is.
professional straightforwarder. Okay. Who doesn't push and pull. Even on these. Okay. Even if they like someone, they don't express well and they think they need more time to think. They like flirting, but still feel stuffy. They express more and more once they start. In a relationship, they usually organize and lead the date. They get attracted by someone who focus on their job because it looks cool. Okay. What? I feel like I'm having a stroke. Because they like to attract attention, they want to be acknowledged by their lovers even for small things. So they like someone who is kind and expressive. They think about breaking up when they feel that they are a burden to their lover. They don't like to get too emotional when arguing. They like someone who talks straightforward. This is like half right. Like a lot of this stuff is like not.
They got that from 12 questions, and all the 12 questions had 2 answers.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I did this when you first told it to me, and I got a different smile. And I don't.
Oh my
I mean,
god, how dare you?
well, I don't remember like what answers I put, but
Dare you?
because I was curious.
No, I did this before too.
Okay.
No, a different one. Okay, mine says they seem to have very high standards but fall in love easily. Oh! That hit a little too close to home.
No, that's we're doing that at the same time. Oh my god, I love that.
They are aggressive towards people they like and try to make progress quickly. I don't think. Okay. They have leadership and tend to take the lead when dating. They offer good solutions to their lovers' problems. Sometimes they are more focused on their own work than dating. They believe that their life should be respected while dating. They get impressed when their lover finds some solutions ahead. When they have conflict, they try to resolve it right away. They don't like to talk emotionally without thinking logically in a conflict situation.
Wow.
Wow.
What how right do you think that is?
It's like, I don't know. I don't think I'm aggressive towards people I like. I'm very timid, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, okay. What the smile says I'm like good with. Do you have that at the bottom? Yeah. Gray and beige.
I have
my smile?
sky smile and green smile.
And then it says I cannot be with sky smile or brown smile.
Mine says none.
No, you mean good
With everybody. Wow.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
but that
wow.
makes sense because I'm a Gemini. And Geminis are
I do-
adaptable.
I do get along with Geminis.
Yeah.
My Gemini
That's
friends
why
out
we're
there.
dating.
That's right. But I also like have not gotten along with some Geminis. So.
Wow.
Okay. Should we? Oh wait.
What?
Okay. So, how did you have your first kiss?
Oh my gosh. My first kiss. Ew, it's like so embarrassing. Okay.
Well, I
so-
think it's like supposed to be, right? Because it's like first kiss.
Yeah,
kisses are
so
embarrassing.
I'm the person who doesn't really like PDA. I don't know. I just don't really like it. And I was at school. I had my first kiss when I was a junior in high school.
Oh, junior high school. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Who is the person you're kissing? Like, were you dating them, or was it like?
We were talking for a long time.
Okay.
And I should have been talking to that guy. Anyways, he was walking me to class and he was like, okay, bye. And I was like, bye. And I gave him a hug, but he was like reaching in for the kiss and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna kiss him. And then we kissed and then I like ran into my classroom.
It was in school.
Yes.
Oh, during school hours. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Do you know what class you were going to?
I was going to English.
Wow, this is really a vivid memory for you.
Yeah. Oh. It was right after lunch.
So did you guys end up dating after this?
See, the thing is, he was one of... What's the timestamp at?
Like how long it's oh yeah, it's so much longer.
Okay. He was a fuck boy.
Mhm.
So, I mean, at first, like, we were texting. He was like, oh, I really like you. I really like you. Like, being, like, real sweet. And I was like, oh, this guy's, like, so sweet. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, we'll give it a chance. So we were talking. We were talking for, like, months. And he was never, like, oh, like, I want you to be my girlfriend or anything. We were just, like, talking. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to be talking to someone for, like, months and months and months. And, like, that's just it, you know?
Yeah.
I know my worth.
I agree.
I deserved to be someone's girlfriend, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Fun.
your first kiss like?
Oh, mine. Okay, my first kiss was like a girl, a female.
Wow.
Female's so gross to say. With a girl was in, I think we're in 8th grade. I know it was in 2014, and I know the year because we kissed. We watched The Fault in Our Stars together at the movie theater,
Oh,
and so
yeah.
that's why I know the year is because like that's when the movie was out.
Yeah.
And the whole time I knew I wanted to kiss her, and so like we're just watching the movie, this is so 2014. Like this is wow, of course we're watching that. But
Was it during the Anne Frank scene?
no, it was at the like that's what I'm saying. Like the whole movie, I was so nervous, and then it reached the end when there was credits, and I was like, I haven't done it yet, and so I just like leaned over and kissed her, and I remember, like I was like, oh my god, okay, because this is like weird, but like kissing when you hadn't kissed someone and you like were picturing what it was, and then after it when you know what it feels like, kissing is exactly what it sounds like it is gonna, or like it feels exactly what the description of it is. If that makes sense. Like kissing feels like your mouth is on another person's mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like when I hadn't kissed someone, I was like, oh my god, what's kissing like? Like that's like the nervous part, because it's your first one, so you're like, it's like the fear of the unknown goes into like also just like, you don't know if they like you and all these weird things because you're like young and dumb or whatever.
Yeah.
And you like, yeah, and you're like built up in your head or whatever. But like kissing's exactly what. Like it feels exactly what it is. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like when you picture how when you're like, how does kissing feel? It feels like your lips on
You're
someone
like
else's.
You're touching someone's elbow. Yeah.
Like it's very, yeah. I remember like that specifically. I remember after I was like, wow, that's crazy. Also, I was like so happy because I had done it. I was like,
That's
oh my god.
crazy. So when did you know you were gay?
When did I know?
Yeah.
The funny part is this: is like at this point I was only watching gay porn, and still thought I was straight. Have I told
No, you never told me like when you
Well,
or I don't know.
Well, okay. So like in middle school, I remember it was like 6th grade. Middle school was not a good time for me. Like that was like not good. Specifically 6th and 7th grade. But in 6th grade, I remember I heard a guy at the lunchroom say he only watched lesbian porn because that's just what he did. I don't know. And because I think a girl was like saying she was bisexual, and he's like, oh, I only watch lesbian. Like, I hate people.
Like, oh, we were late.
Yeah, like what? And so then I was like, oh, it's like normal to watch porn that isn't straight. And so I was only watching gay porn, and I thought I still was straight because I was like, I like didn't take a second to think about it. Like it's like take a second and just think of the possibility here. And I didn't. And so I thought I was. And so then like, I mean, even in 5th grade, I remember like there was like when you had an all boys, it was one of the boys' birthday parties, and it was like all boys at pool. I remember like flirting with this one guy. Like we were like playing, like it was like, but I just never thought I could be. Like it was like that's not me. Especially just like I don't know, growing up, you hear things of like I remember this one time we were in line at a concession stand after like a baseball game or football game or something. That's with my dad, and then there's another dad in front of us with like his son, and then like another little boy. And they were younger than me. Like I was already little, and they were even littler, younger. And they were like arguing while our dads were talking because like one of them wanted to hug him and the little boy didn't want to. And then their dad was like, okay, you can hug him, but just don't hug too long because you don't want to be like weird or whatever. And then like I remember my dad was like, yeah, whatever, laughing. And so it was just like I didn't think it was possible. And so like technically looking back, it's like I was for a long time, but I didn't realize it until like after sophomore year of high school. And by then I had already dated like 3 girls.
Oh wow.
I was like starting to realize it when I was dating the last one. And so then that's why I broke up with her, which was like so awkward because I was like just saying I didn't like her anymore. It was just a lot of like miscommunicating friendships I had with people into like, oh, that means we're dating. Like that means I should date you or that I like you. When it's like actually no, these are just like my best friends at the moment who are female and I shouldn't like date them. Like that's not how it works. So yeah, I was like that for a while, and then I figured out, and then I came out going into junior year, and then the rest was like made sense. Like after I came out to my mom, it was like everyone else could know.
Yeah.
So it was like pretty like a fast turnover, and also like I don't know, like it once I started thinking about it that I could be, it like made sense. It's funny, even freshman year, one of my friends, she asked me like what I thought about gay rights. Like, what do you think about gay people? She was like,
y'all like gay people?
We were like talking about like I guess politics, and she like asked what I like thought about gay rights, and I said something like, oh my gosh, I hit a chord. I said something like, oh, they can do their thing, and like I don't care. Like I'm not gonna like fight against them, but I'm also not gonna fight for them. Like I don't care if they get married or not. It doesn't affect me. Which is like I feel like like there should be anyone against gay marriage. Like it should like that should be like the worst position you could take is like I don't care what they do. But it's just funny now because it's like, well, now I would like literally go in the streets
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just yeah,
That's interesting.
it's weird. But I do remember I liked kissing her my first kiss. Like I liked kissing her because I was like, oh my god, her lips are so soft. Like this is fun. But after I kissed a guy, I was like, this is way different. Like it's like felt it was weird. I don't know. Like yeah. I know like people make jokes of like, oh, like a mouth is a mouth, a hole is a hole, whatever when they talk about like people like it doesn't make you gay for trying something or whatever. Like but no, it did like knowing who I was kissing was different. Like it was like a different experience.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but
Okay.
yeah, we love that. Oh wait, do you remember our first kiss?
Yes, I remember our first kiss.
Was it during Drunk Jenga? Because that's why was that not?
No, it was during Drinkopoly.
Drinkopoly.
We haven't
Okay.
played that in forever.
I know we haven't.
We need to at my new place.
That's what the what?
At my new place.
Oh my god, we should. Well, when you have your like housewarming thing,
Yeah.
whatever.
So yeah, me and Robert have kissed before.
We've kissed multiple
several times.
And really, I've kissed all my friends. When I think about it, I told you my friends were back home. There was one time we played Spin the Bottle, and we kept going until every combination of us had kissed. Because it's like I don't know. Are you really friends if you haven't kissed them? Because when I think about it, I would probably kiss most of my friends, and the ones I wouldn't, it's like for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Like if you don't want to kiss your friends, then there's something else going on. Or not that you want to. It's like
let's break that wall down.
if you played like a game and like you're like, oh, kiss them, like it wouldn't be a big deal if it's like if you guys are genuinely just friends.
Yeah.
But then like the person or the people that you wouldn't want to kiss, then it's like weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because then it's like, why are you like? It's just a kiss. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is there something else going on here? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that.
if some of y'all friends won't kiss you during a game,
If your homies don't want to kiss you goodnight, there's something wrong.
yeah, they might be having feelings.
Yeah.
There's like something more going on.
Yeah.
Did your parents ever give you the talk?
No.
Weird how we call it the talk. Like there's only one.
The talk. No, I don't think. Well, obviously my dad would never, because dads like with daughters are just like, no, you're not.
Well, especially all like until we're like I feel like younger parents are probably better at it, but it's like
Yeah.
you know like there's other generations.
Yeah, my dad would tell me, you're not allowed to have a boyfriend until you're married, and I'd be like, girl, what? How's that even fucking possible?
You said
I said, girl,
the math
hold
is
up.
not mathing.
let me try to calculate this. let me move my bang.
Let me see.
Ooh.
Stiffware.
But I remember my mom, I mean, she'd always just be like, oh, I want you to be safe. And I'd be like, okay. She'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, I guess. But
So they never like told you how it happens? You just like
No.
found out other ways and then your mom was just making sure you were doing it safe?
yeah, like I remember whenever I was high school, I was kind of a rebel. Or not really high school. Like the summer after high school, because during high school I only really had sex with one person. And
Oh my god.
yeah, which is funny because there was always rumors about me that one of the swim team members hooked up with me, and I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Call him out.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Gabby never hooked up with that swim team member, y'all from high school.
Yeah, so I never hooked up with him. But
He wishes.
he does. Yeah.
Because he probably started it.
Yeah. Oh no
right?
way.
Like who started it?
No way, senior year I was wild. I hooked up with somebody else. So I hooked up with two people in high school, but I
Okay.
did not hook up with that swim team member.
Not that swim team member though. He wishes.
Yeah.
To this day, he probably wishes.
To this day, yeah, he was kind of hot though, but like you know.
Yeah, but now he was. Yeah.
He maybe he thought I was hot because he was the one spreading it around. But
Probably.
anyways, yeah. So I don't think my mom knew I actually had sex until I was with my first ever boyfriend, who was out of high school. Because one time I was cleaning my room and my mom, she was like helping me clean my room because it was like a disaster. And she found a test. Because
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
she found a test. But it's so dumb. I should have taken that test because literally it was protected all around. I was on the pill. He had other protection. And I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have taken that test. And she was like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was like,
Read the test,
no."
Mom. What do you think?
The test, it says negative, doesn't it? So yeah, but like she's never brought up like anything like that. Like I remember going to the doctor's office. I was like sick one time, and they were like, "Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to take a urine test." And then I was like, "Okay." Just they're like, "You have to take a urine test to see if you're pregnant." My mom, she literally gave me this face like what? Like you think she has sex? And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I took
That's
it.
so funny.
It was just funny. Like she like never brings it up. She's like, "You better be safe." I'm like, "Okay."
I mean, that's like, as long as that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I feel like almost that's almost opposite with my mom. Like I feel like my mom thought I was having sex like way before I was, or like not way before, but like, I don't know.
If you want to see my room in high school, my mom knew I wasn't having sex. I had One Direction posters all on 4 walls.
No,
like,
those are the girls that get freaky. That's why she thought it was you. She was like, I know if my daughter's having sex, she would be the one to get pregnant because this is like the crazy. I'm just putting some crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm also sure. I think my mom thought I was doing drugs and stuff like before I was like. It's like I was like, no, Mom, I was like a nerd for a while. Like it's like okay. My mom told me in 5th grade. She told me because I had missed. I was like sick or I don't know. There was like some reason I couldn't go to school one day in 5th grade, and that was when we had sex ed. And I don't fully remember. I remember most of it, but like I don't remember the details of the conversation. But my mom has told the story so many times to people because she thinks it's funny, and so like I know it pretty well. But like so I missed sex ed, and at 5th grade they just tell you puberty's gonna happen. Like you're gonna start growing hair. Like they don't tell you anything.
Yeah.
And so my mom found out I had missed it, and so we're driving in the car. It's just us, and she's like telling me how sex happens. And she's like, "Oh, when 2 people love each other, like this is how it." And then she like explained like the penis goes in the vagina. Like she told me all of it, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then apparently I was silent the whole time. And then then like the first thing I say is like, "So everyone here," and like pointing like to all the drivers like driving past us and stuff. And she's like, "Yes," and I was like, "So Grandma and Grandpa?" And she's like, "Yes," and I was like, "Ew!" And I was like disgusted because I was like a 5th grader. So yeah, and also I mean when you picture your grandparents doing it in general, it's like, what are you gross because you also picture them at this age doing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, ew, no. But yeah, that was
like an X. Did you see X the movie?
no, I haven't seen it yet.
Dang it.
But yeah, so like that was how I found it.
My school's
thought.
never had sex ed. Well, there was one year in middle school where we had different. My schedule was so weird.
I had that
in
in
middle school.
I had that in middle school too. Will you split the boys and girls?
No.
Oh.
Like we just had different blocks. Like right after lunch, it was called bear time. I don't know what the fuck that was, but we'd have 30 minutes to be in like a classroom after lunch, and we talk about different things. And it was sex ed, but all we really talked about was periods.
Yeah, they really stop. And were you separated by gender, or did they teach the boys that
No,
too?
the boys were in there too.
See, that's cool though, because I was like, I mean, sex ed in general is like really bad.
Oh, I think they actually gave out condoms, but I was like, why do I need a condom?
I mean, it says on TV, like in TV shows and even people I meet, I didn't get condoms when my sex ed. Like, in elementary school, it was just the 5th grade one day when they just said puberty's going to happen. And then in middle school, I think I had it 7th and 8th grade, I think. And it was one day also, and they split the boys and the girls for 7th grade. And then in 8th grade, it was together. In 8th grade, the teacher was like, asking, like I remember specifically I felt so bad for this one girl because it was the girl who said she was bisexual, the one from earlier. It was that same girl. We were in there for 8th grade, and the teacher was like, okay, I'll answer any questions you have, like answer anything. This was like after we had done everything, we just had more time. And so the girl was like, she wanted to know how girls have sex because she didn't know. And so I was like, or like she was confused, like she had questions. And so I raised my hand and I was like, well, how would 2 girls do, how would 2 girls do it? Like, can you explain? And she was like, oh, we can't answer anything about like we can't say anything about the actual act. And I was like, what? How is this sex ed then if you're not going to tell us how sex happens? Even though we're in 8th grade at this point.
Yeah.
Like, there had been pregnancies at my school already. There had been people talking about blowjobs in the public bathroom or at the public park and being caught in the bathroom doing sex. It's like, you could talk about that. It was just so dumb because then I felt so bad for her. She literally was crying because she like started to cry because she like just wanted to know stuff and just no one was telling her anything. And like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But that's also because then it goes into like LGBTQ plus
Mm-hmm.
education and how like that sex ed doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But sex ed in general is so bad. I'm glad that like they told you about periods. I never learned about periods in school.
Well, it's crazy because I had my period. I feel like they told us so late. Like, I had my period going into 7th grade, and they talked about that, like, in 7th grade. So, I had my period the first day.
Yeah, because
of school.
some girls have it like in 5th grade, right? Like, it can range a lot. Some people don't have it until like
Yeah.
way later too. But I mean, I think it's cool though that they had the guys in it because like obviously it doesn't happen to you, but it's like if you have a daughter or if you are just an adult, if you have female friends, if you have a female partner, like you should. Like, I don't, it's not like you have to know every detail about it, but like know the basic. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Also, cause like since like girls get periods, like I feel like during when they would split us up like in 7th grade specifically, we didn't talk about much. All we talk about is like erections. It's like how long can you talk about that compared to periods? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Blood goes to your penis.
we
That's
should have
it.
also learned about that. Like
Yeah.
we're literally just learning, and also because stupid middle school boys are so dumb. We're watching the video and it's just everyone like giggling whenever they show a penis on screen, and they're like the outline cartoon ones just to show like this is what you're gonna look like before puberty and this is after, you know, with the hair growing and stuff. And people are like, I'm like, what's so
why
funny
everyone
actually?
should watch Big Mouth. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, Big Mouth is so good.
Yeah.
I do feel like I don't know, like I feel like we're getting better
Yeah.
when it comes to just like most things, but okay. What are your rom-coms or like favorite rom-coms and stuff?
Oh my gosh. So we watched this.
Yes, it's on my
How to
list.
Lose a Man in 10 Days. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I love that one.
That one
I
is
feel like
definitely
I'm
so
her.
good.
I feel like I'm her right now.
You are her,
'Cause-
Kate Hudson, right?
Yeah, I'm
you
in
are
my
so
Kate Hudson era. I love 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Mm-hmm.
I love Stuck in Love, which is also kind of like the Valentine's Day movie because it follows 3 love stories. And
Okay,
it's like
cute.
a brother, his sister, and the dad.
Oh, I think I meant okay.
No, not like
I was like, what?
not the brother, sister, but you know.
That's why because I was looking at rom-coms and Clueless was on one of them. That's why I hate Clueless. Why are they step siblings? They like don't need to be. Like I know there's not anything like technically wrong with it
Because they're like barely.
because they're not
Yeah.
actually blood related like at all because they're just step. But it's like you didn't have to add that in the plot actually.
No, there's. I remember it so vividly. These 2 girls. We were in the dance team together. They were talking about this show, and it sounded so interesting. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up later and see what it is." But it was this show, and I guess like there was a son, and he liked this girl, and I guess the parents met, and the parents started to fall for each other, and I guess the son was like, "You knew I liked her. Like, how could you make her my stepsister?"
Yeah.
But I never knew what that was.
Yeah. It is kind of. I feel like as the parents, I mean, depending on how old the kids were, but it's like I would hold off. You know, like I would just like see where the kids go. It's like chances are they're gonna break up, and then you guys could start talking or something. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I had How This Guy in 10 Days. Crazy Rich Asians is also so good. Pretty Woman, and My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I never seen that.
It's so good. I didn't like process it as a rom com because I saw it so much when I was younger. But when I looked up, it's like I think it's actually one of the highest grossing rom coms like of all time. It's so funny. When I tell you, when I was younger, I think I watched it in like freshman year maybe. Like it was like one of the funniest movies I'd ever seen. There's a whole scene where like so it's about like a Greek family is marrying like a not Greek family. But, like
Okay.
the daughter and the son are marrying each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so then like the parents come in and they meet the whole Greek family. And there's this scene specifically that I think it's like Welcome to the Family is what the scenes people call the scene. But like I forget the actress's name, but she's like the aunt or something. And she's like talking to the parents. So she's like, "Your family now." And then they sit down. She's like, "Okay, so I've had this lump on my neck for all of my life." And she's like, "One day it started to grow. And so I went to the doctor and I had a it's so funny. She says, "I had a biopsy on it. In the lump, they found teeth in a spinal column. Yes. The lump was my twin.
Ew.
And then they bring the footage like, okay. And they just move
That
on.
is so disgusting.
It's so
Ew.
funny. There's
need
so
to
many
watch
parts
it.
of that movie that are so funny. The butt cake scene. There's so much. I love the movie so much.
I watch it.
I've been wanting to rewatch it recently, and then I was like, now I have another. I might watch on Valentine's Day. Like, please, that is so funny. Yeah, not Clueless. I literally put down not in all caps Clueless because I do not like that movie.
Paul Rudd though,
Yeah,
he's so hot.
but still,
That's neither here nor there.
yeah, he could have been in a different movie.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your favorite love stories or like TV couples and stuff? I wrote down like some famous ones,
Ooh.
like Monica and Chandler, Jim and Pam, which I assumed was
Yes,
gonna be
Jim
like
and Pam.
yours. Meredith and Derek from Grey's Anatomy, Nick and Jess from New Girl.
Schmidt and Cece.
Yeah, well, because then like Monica and Chandler, that's also like Ross and Rachel, which I don't know how someone could think Ross and Rachel are the best, like one
See,
of the
I don't watch
favorite
Friends.
couples. Yeah.
Sorry.
The Schitt's Creek couple, David and Patrick. I was like, have you seen Schitt's Creek?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's
Okay. Moving on.
they're really good. They're so cute together. There's like a bunch of lists of them, but some of my favorites is Ben and Leslie from Parks and Recreation. Parks and Rec. They are. You've seen Parks and Rec, have you?
Just a little bit.
Oh, okay. I love them together. They're so cute. And then from Glee, I put Blaine and Kurt. Not because they're actually like one of my favorite couples of all time. It's just like I watched them right when I started coming out, and so like, they're very significant in my life as like a couple. Because I remember like Blaine specifically, I remember like it showed me that like you don't have to be Kurt, like a stereotypical gay, to be gay. Like there's other kinds of gays, and I like obviously like there's a lot of other people that did that. That was just like the first person I saw on TV, and so then it like spiraled, and I saw like way more other, like it just opened my mind to it. But it's just like that's why they hold a lot of significance to me, even though they like cheat on each other.
Oh.
The show goes through a lot.
I love Ian and Mickey from Shameless.
That was awesome. Yeah, I saw that on some of them. The Gilmore Girls couple of Lorelai and the guy were also on the list a lot. There's a lot of different ones, but like I didn't watch a lot of the shows, so like I didn't know a lot of them. But
I love one of the couples from Stuck in Love. Oh, you need to watch Stuck in Love.
I
It's
don't know
so
who this
good. It's Lily Collins and Logan Lerman. They're so cute together in that movie.
yeah, rom-coms are cute.
Yeah.
So they're just like wholesome. Like you have to watch it like not with you know how people watch Hallmark movies, those cheesy Hallmark movies for Christmas. It's the same thing, but for Valentine's Day, you know. But they're funny because the Hallmark ones normally are not funny at all. So they're like better.
True.
Oh my god, not that lighting adjusting. I'm so sorry
Oh
for
my
anyone
God.
watching. Okay. Also, I put the favorite / best love songs. Is there like any love songs?
Ooh.
The list I saw, there was a lot of different ones. Some of the ones I took from the lists were "At Last" by Etta James. I'm not gonna sing it. Okay. At last, my love has come along. Yeah. "My Girl" by The Temptations. I like.
Oh no! I don't know why that song always makes me cry. It makes me think of my dad.
Oh, man, that's so cute. Now you're like literally tearing up right now.
Stop it.
Oh my god. Okay. "Can't Help Falling in Love" by Elvis.
Yeah.
"All of Me" by John Legend. Like those are just
1,000 Years. Twilight.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say I think a lot of because then I started writing those down and then I was like I think the most romantic songs would be the ones that hold the significance to the couple. Do you know what I mean? Which is kind of like a dumb answer, but like that happens with a lot of wedding songs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like there's so many love songs, but it's like if you have certain ones like you heard in public one time or like when you listen to it, you always think of them, so then that became like your guys' song or something. Like to me, "Invisible String" by Taylor Swift is like one of my favorite like love songs, and like that's also like part of like there's a lot of reasons I got the tattoo, but that's like one of them. And like I don't know, like to me that's like such a cute song, and like but I'm also really big into like Every Time It's for a Reason because my mom used to say it all the time and stuff. And yeah, I think it like depends on well like how my girl you said you always think of your dad. It's like that's why that song like holds significance to you,
Yeah.
whereas like someone else could listen to it and be like, oh, this is a cute love song, but like not feel the same way, you know. But that is cute. Oh my god. Wait, are you gonna have like a dad-daughter dance at your wedding? Because like,
Yeah,
tell me why "My Girl"
really
is
good.
has to be the song that plays. That is
I
so
don't know why I always think
cute.
of my dad. I think it's because I forget what movie it's in, but like it was in a movie that we both love, and that song plays in that movie for a dad and daughter. I think.
Aww. That's
I
so
think.
cute though. I'm literally picturing like you know how the dad daughter dances they do it at school. It's like the little girls when they're in like ballet classes, their dads will come and do it.
Mhm.
I picture like you and you and him dancing for like my girl.
Oh, that'd be so cute. No, in high school, since I was in the dance team, we always had this one day of it's at the football games, but we'd have a dad and daughter dance,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad danced with me. I think it was all
Aw.
4 years he danced with me,
That's so cute.
and he loved it.
As you should.
It's so funny, like guys were like, "Nah, I don't dance," because we also had a day where the football players switched places with the cheerleaders and dancers.
What's it called?
It was like for the home.
Powder puff.
Yes.
Yes.
We did the powder
yes.
puff, and the guys they were all joking around during practice, and then they were getting all into it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how the dads were too. They were like, "Oh, can you show me this again?"
Yeah.
Like my dad was getting so nervous before we went and performed.
That's so cute. I love that.
It's just
Stop.
cute.
Oh, do you have any? Okay, what's like your best and worst date?
Best and worst date. Oh my gosh, is this weird that I never remember like my best dates? Well, probably because my best dates were always with my ex, and I hate him.
I know.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So before we say our best and worst, anyone listening, if you were the best and worst, this literally says nothing about you. Don't be flattered or annoyed, or mad. Like this actually has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the date. Actually, no. My worst one kind of has to do with who it was, but no. I'm sorry. It's like it wasn't you. It was me. Like it was just how.
It wasn't me. It was you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say my first date was the best. That's because it was so wholesome.
Explain.
Okay, so it was junior year. It was before I got with this other guy, so I did not kiss this guy at all either.
So it's full romance.
Yeah, it was full romance.
No
It was so cute
sexual.
because okay, so he didn't drive, so his mom drove us to the movie theater. He came to my door and he knocked on it, and I came out. Like he came to my door and knocked. So we went to the movies, and
Oh wait! I just put together because his mom was driving,
Yeah.
right? So his mom just pulled up the car, and then he got out.
yeah,
That is so cute.
right?
I would already be like in love.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. So then we went to the movies. We were watching Fantastic Beasts,
Okay.
and we were like giggling the whole movie. Like it was just so cute.
Aww.
And then we went to Whataburger because it was like right outside.
That's so Texas.
Yeah, so Texas. It was right outside the movie theater because it was like a shopping center. So we went around. So we were just eating there, like talking and laughing. And then his mom picked us up, and they drove me back home. Like it was
That's
just
so
like a
cute.
cute, like wholesome date. Like that's like one of the dates like you'd see in like movies where a girl goes on like her first date.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That is cute.
My worst date was with that little rat
Oh.
that I had recently.
What episode was that when we talked about that?
The pink sauce date.
Yeah.
The pink sauce episode. But
So, the pink sauce episode, Gabby goes into that, but like summary,
he was ugly. He was giving ugly.
and his voice was annoying,
Yeah.
and wasn't he not funny at all?
Yeah, it's not funny. Even though he's a
He-
comedian.
But he was laughing at himself like he thought he was funny.
Yeah, so
So,
yeah.
yeah, you can see where that's going.
Mhm.
My best, okay. It was here. I think it was my best date. It was when we got California Pizza Kitchen like to go. So we had like pizza, and then after we ordered the pizza, we got like Slurpees from 7-Eleven, and then we went to the beach, and there was like it's like in Malibu, and there was like just rocks there, and so we sat on the rocks eating the pizza and the Slurpees, and then on the way we drove back. I was driving to his place, and then there was a car accident on the Pacific Coast Highway, and so we're stuck in traffic for like an hour because it happened right in front of us. Like we saw the crash happen. It was like kind of iconic and really
Oh
cool.
my god.
And then we like got back to his place, and we like played GTA and then like watched TV,
Oh.
and like it was just cute,
Yeah.
like wholesome. But it is weird because I'm like I don't know if that was I don't think like I wonder what his answer would be for his best date because it's like I don't think that was the same one because we didn't date like that was just a date we went on like we didn't,
Yeah.
and so it's like kind of embarrassing. But like I thought it was I don't know I haven't had many like wholesome actual dates, and so like the list to go from for best date is kind of short. But like I thought that was so cute. Like I would like that was fun. Like
Yeah.
I like the idea of a picnic thing. My worst one is probably like this guy who was obsessed with me in the like. We'll talk about love languages next, but he was like too much words of affirmation telling me. He literally would like just randomly be like, "You're perfect. You're amazing." Like he called me perfect too much. It was like weird.
I know why I'm perfect. Why do you
Yeah,
think
it was like we don't have to say it this many times. Like it starts to mean no effect. And so like I was kind of like annoyed with it. Like I was just like, okay, like I'm just going through the motions for the rest of the day or whatever. He like gives me a tour of like his college and like walking around. A tour is a dramatic word. We're just walking around campus. And there's like this empty amphitheater and he randomly just starts playing music and I'm like, what's going on? And then he's like, we should dance.
Ew.
And I was, that would be cute if like,
If you were feeling it.
yeah. So like like when I say this is my worst date, it's like the potential was there. It could be cute. I was just like already not feeling it that much. Like I was already like if I was about like halfway feeling it. So it's like I have to be like at least 95% to do that.
Yeah.
Dance in an empty amphitheater to like some, I don't even remember what song he was playing, but I was like, I was like, what? No, like please. And then he was like dancing, and I was like, it's fine. And he was like trying to go. It was so like he wasn't stopping too, so it was so uncomfortable. I felt so bad. Like it was actually like I haven't had like an actual awful date. Like when I go on a date, they're normally like okay, so like that's probably the worst. But it was just embarrassing.
Don't
Like I felt
scare.
it was so weird. Okay, yeah. So love languages. What are your? Do you like to give? How do you show love and how do you receive love? You know.
I honestly have no idea. Ugh.
Do you not even like have an?
Because, I have no idea. I think I did one of the tests.
Oh yeah, I mean I did want to. I mean even if you just look like, can you not know if I'm?
I think it's in between acts of service
Oh.
and words of affirmation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are like their favorite that you like to receive and get. Is that how you? Is it both?
Yeah.
Because some people's are different. So like.
That's what I like to receive. Well, I'm not going to say words of affirmation because literally I'd be like, you're joking. LOL, you don't like me. So I would say acts of service.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Oh my god, interesting.
Yeah. Or, I don't know. I would say like physical touch, but then I'm always just like, ew, why are they touching me? They like only like me for my body.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Interesting. The way I would not think that.
That's how I am, just because my brain's messed up.
Well, it's like that's what like why words of affirmation would not. Well, plus because that guy ruined it.
Yeah. I don't know, because I really love to gift give, but that's just for anybody. I love to gift give. I don't know what it is.
Well, no, but love doesn't have to mean just like your romantic partner. It's like even with friends or family, like
Yeah.
your love language would still like apply.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I love it. I think that's my love language to everybody else.
That's so cute. Mine is quality time. I think is like number one. I was looking and I think mine are the same for like how I show and receive. Because it's like love language is definitely number one, and I think physical touch. No, love language is number one. Quality time is number one, and then physical touch I think is number two, and then probably words of affirmation number three. Because it's like I like it. It's just can't be too much.
Not so fucking much though. Not so
Sir.
fucking much.
And then probably like acts of service and then gift giving. Like I love giving gifts, but like when it comes to everything else, it's like I like to show love other ways before that, if that makes sense, you know? It's like I only really give gifts on like Christmas, and I do love doing it, but like I also think I'm good at it. Like I'm excited whenever people open gifts and stuff, but
Yeah.
I just think like the other ones come before it.
I actually don't really know what mine is. I was lying this whole time.
Girl, BFF right now.
I honestly don't know what it is. It could just be a mixture of all of them. I think I actually did a test one time, and it literally had big chunks of everything.
I mean, it could be like you should be like, oh, like the top three are like all basically the same, like they're all close together.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you think about it, it's like none of those are gonna be like I'm gonna hate them. You know, like if someone did my dishes for me, even though like acts of service is my number 4th love language, I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, do you want to break up? Like, why did you not call me pretty today? Like, and if I saw, I'd be like, oh my god, wow, you're so sweet. Like, that's so cute. You know, like it's, you know.
How dare you call me pretty?
I mean, some people like don't like gifts. Like they like other things more. Like some people like to be surprised. Like they come home and like you got them flowers or something randomly, or like, oh, you showed up for lunch when they were at work as a surprise. And but some people hate that. So I don't know. Are you a hopeless romantic?
Yeah, I am. I hate it.
I'm proud.
I hate it.
I'm a hopeful romantic. Cause I don't, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when you find someone, I think then you can be romantic with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's romantic people out there. Like, I don't think, like, romance is dead. How people say that?
Yeah.
You know?
Chivalry is dead.
We're just, no, chivalry's not dead. I don't think so.
Yeah, I fall for people too easily. Like how Blue Smiley said, I'll meet someone and they'll be like, oh, you're really pretty. And I'm like, guys, he's the one. Oh my god.
That is true. You feed into my delusions with that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It, like, helps me control myself, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I do. When you're a kid, Valentine's Day is so cute and fun. Like, I remember bringing in, like, little Valentine's Day for everyone in class. We would make, like, little Valentine's
Mailboxes?
buckets. Or, like, yeah, like, something. I remember in first grade specifically, we would make, like, these cutout bears, and they would hug, like, half a milk jug. And, like, everyone would go around, and you... But that's just so... I remember I would get, like, Scooby-Doo ones or whatever, like... And this is, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, whoa, I love you or something. Like, Happy Valentine's Day. I remember whenever I'd pick them out, I would... When I was younger, I would like try to get ones that didn't say I love you, because it's like I didn't want to pass out to everyone. But then like if I liked someone in class, I would like want to have like
The little subliminal.
yeah, like I would like when I pass them out, I would be like, this one is for so and so for sure. Like I have to make sure they get this one. When it's like, okay, it actually has a
Calm down.
photo of Velma on the card, so this is not the most romantic thing.
Yeah.
Like you can calm down. 1 year. Oh my god, 1 year, because this is also first grade. First grade was so eventful. Like, my teacher read an Arthur book. You know, Arthur, like the little, whatever the fuck is.
Weasel?
No, it's like a artichoke. Not, I mean, like an
Anteater? No.
aardvark,
Art.
I think. Is he not? I don't know. Regardless, it was him. And so I copied the plot of it. And we had just read it in class, so I was so fucking stupid. But I wrote a note to this girl in class, and saying, like, I thought she was pretty, I loved her, whatever. Like, some dramatic, like, actually, no, you don't. And in the book, he signed his name and they erased it. But then she knew who it was because he like, you still saw the erase. And so I did the same thing. Like, I signed my name, erased my name, but you can still see it. Because also I didn't like actually erase it. Like, I made sure she could still see it.
Yeah.
And then I remember I put it on her desk. And then I remember she saw it and she brought it to the teacher. And I was so embarrassed because, like,
Why would she bring it to the teacher?
I don't know.
She's dumb.
I don't know. It was like weird, but that was so bad because I was like, oh my god, the teacher knows. Like I was like, this is so. Well, no, I remember she called me up and she's like, did you leave this note? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And she's like, She's like, I see your name here. She's like, I could tell you just copied the book. And she's like, it's really cute and sweet. Like that was so nice. Because I didn't say anything bad in the note. It was like you have pretty eyes and you're tall or something. Like it was something stupid. That was like, leave her alone. But I remember. This is so weird. Also, this is kind of what I was talking about with it. Whenever you sign something, do you always wonder if like a handwriting expert analyzed it, if they could tell that you were the one who signed it? Because I feel like my signature changes like every time I sign it.
Yeah, my signature changes all the time.
Yeah, like to get a package, I have to like sign whatever. And whenever I sign it, I'm like, because I remember on the like pawn shop or whatever, the show, like they would have handwriting experts and they're like, oh, like they do the loops on these letters all the same in their writing. So like this is how they would analyze how the writing is. But then when I'm signing it, I'm like, is this like would you?
We'll never know.
Yeah. But back to classroom Valentine's Day. Sorry, I got like where. Yeah. Did you have it? Did you guys do things in class?
Yeah, we made like little mailboxes, and I'd get like the little Valentines. But I'd just be like, a Valentine for you, a Valentine for you, a Valentine for you.
Yeah, I think there was even like you had to bring one for everyone, but my brother, I didn't really do this, but my brother, I feel like he would have like a girl he really liked, which is funny now because
That's crazy. Y'all
Yeah.
had insane riz with the ladies. And look at y'all now.
I know. But he would like bring he would like get a bear for. He always. My brother was always talking to these like there was like always him and one girl and because it would be like one girl and then like, it was like through all of elementary school it was like the same girl and then all of middle school was like one or two girls. No, it was like one girl and then high school was a different girl and then like
Wow.
that was weird for him. But like no on Valentine's Day he would like get things from her and he would give things and I remember I'd be like what the heck I need to get a girlfriend if they get it's like I want chocolates like I was like why am I not getting this stuff? But it's just because I wasn't dating someone I guess I don't know. Do you have anything on dating apps that like bothers you when you see them? You're like, this is stupid. Take this out of your bio, or like, this is just swipe left if this is the photo.
Ew, if they have a fishing picture.
Yeah, I assume that's like a common thing. I hate when people put I'm terrible at bios in the bio. Waste of words, actually. Wait, is that in
Yeah.
your bio? But I want to like accidentally drag you for one of these.
No, I don't think I said it. I was like, I'm bad at bios, but this is about me. Like I still put
That's
like,
cute.
well, it's about me, but you know.
One time, okay, some things it's like when they put things in bios, I'm like, why did you even write this? Like they're not bad things to put. It's just weird to even mention. I remember I saw one that said they were sex positive, and I was like, why are we writing that though? You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's good. And also when people will put like random things, like they're like how many pets they have or how many.
Ew, I hate.
I'm like, we don't.
Hate when guys say, looking for a future MILF.
Ew, that is okay. I was like, that's not. I've never seen that, but like,
disgusting. Like, it's so disgusting. I can't even like. They're like, I'm trying to be a future DILF. Ew, like, shut up.
yeah, guys do say that. Like, they'll at least for like in gay dating apps, they'll put like daddy in the making or like no bear in the making. They'll put like, you know, it's like weird.
It's so gross.
I thought you were gonna say when they put. I like when they put what they're looking for. Like if they put like looking for LTR for like long-term relationship or something. I'm like, okay, that's good. But then when I talk to them, it's like that's actually not what they're looking for. They just wrote down their bio, so that's like
Yeah.
BFFR. What else did I write down for like? Oh, I hate when they're if after they put their height, they put if that matters, or because that matters. Either write it or don't.
Yeah.
Like because when I see it, I don't care. Like it normally doesn't affect anything. If anything, it helps me know what you're gonna look like when I meet you. Like that's like the only thing. And so don't put if that matters, like because that matters apparently. Or try to be quirky. Like put it or don't put it. That simple. If they're not showing their face in like most of their photos, like their phones are covering it,
they have
or
a
they're
Snapchat
like,
filter.
yeah,
What?
that's gross. Oh, I also put using Bitmoji emojis because we talked about that one time.
Yeah.
I know I talked about it with Brendan too one time, but it's like if a guy's shirtless in more than one of the photos, like if it's too many photos, it's a swipe left because like I just know I won't get along with you. If it's one, it doesn't matter, like doesn't affect you at all. If it's two and I like you, I'll still swipe right. If it's two and I don't like you, then I'm like, okay.
When they have a group picture as their first picture.
Whenever that happens, they put themselves in this test for me because I will look at the photo and I'll pick out who I wish it is, who I want it to be, and if it's not that, automatic swipe left.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bother me because like I know that Tinder at least does the thing where they change the order based on like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean they actually put it first, and so I don't like knock it because also I like when there's a group photo as one of them, or there's a photo with you and someone else.
Yeah.
Like I like that. Do you ever have it where it's like, is that your sister or is that like your girlfriend?
Yeah, they just have a random girl in the picture.
How do you feel
I'm just
when
like,
you see that?
who? Why? No, it's like someone who you definitely know is not someone they're related to. It's just some random girl, and I'm like, why would you like have a picture with a girl on here?
Yeah, that logic like doesn't make sense to me. But I wasn't sure like how that affects where you're swiping.
Yeah. It's like, why?
Oh my god, we should do weekly obsessions.
Oh my god.
I don't know mine. Oh my god, there's no hairs on your leg. I'm not getting out. Oh, there we go.
I don't know what I'm obsessed with. I don't
I don't
the
know.
menu burger.
Oh yeah, That's true. You did go twice in this past week.
Yeah. So good.
Explain it to the viewers.
So the Menu Burger, if you've seen the movie The Menu, there's this place in Los Angeles. What was it called?
Irv's?
Irv's
Like
Burgers.
IRV, right?
Yeah. They have a restaurant and they make the burger from the menu and serve it with crinkle fries for the same amount as it is in the movie, $9.95. And I went there twice. I went with Robert and then I went with
Not us doing it again.
I went with someone and it was so good both times.
Wow.
Yeah.
My weekly obsession, it actually was so good. The burger was really good. My weekly obsession, well, now it's gone. I just realized.
What?
Like, you can't get anymore because it's only for January.
No, I think they updated it. They're like, how long are we going to have the Menu Burger? And they're like, as long as it's on HBO.
Oh. Okay. Everyone,
Oh my
everyone go
gosh.
get it then.
And then the one who was serving me my burger the second time, I think she's like the main owner because I looked and she's on all the pictures that were inside the restaurant.
Interesting.
She was so cute.
My weekly obsession is probably the Grammys, I would say, because I've been like looking at predictions and stuff, and they're today, so I'm excited for that. It's like award season in general, because then like the Oscars are coming up too, which I'm excited for, and then like the Super Bowl's also happening, which I'm excited for. But like this week specifically, I was focused on the Grammys, so that's probably like my weekly obsession. Not that interesting, but yeah. Hope everyone has fun Valentine's Day. If you're doing something with your friends, if you're having a Galentine's Day. Oh, we didn't even talk about Galentine's Days. But like if you're doing that, if you have a significant other, if you're just gonna like eat pizza and ice cream and watch a rom-com by yourself, also that's like so fun. If you're like gonna hang out with family. If you don't have a Valentine's Day, if you don't have Valentine, we'll be your Valentine.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. Just hope you have a good one.
And we'll see you next time
On Thursdays.
on Thursday.
Like, follow, share, subscribe, rate 5 stars, show your friends. Oh, this is so
Tell a
good.
friend
We
to
haven't
tell
done this in a
friend.
while.
I know.
It's in your face though. Wait, lower your arms. You get there. Okay. Yeah. So do all the things.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.